But we here though. No pressure. We just showing up. You did? Y'all see it, man. Go big red in the building. You know the color. You see the polo. You see the logo. We here. What's good with it? What's good, Goo? How's sis doing? You know we on deck, man. I'm still waiting on that phone call so we can put it together. Getting that good watermelon beet, mint, cayenne. Yeah, we had a couple in here. We're trying to wait for them to come back. We're gonna talk our talk a little bit, have a little fun. Then we're gonna go out there to our other cigar goon, plural. See what's good with bumping and my man Kid at 505 Lounge tonight. They got a coming out. So you in the DMV area, y'all know what it is, man. 505 Harmony Park Boulevard, I believe it is. Yes, man. Hey, it's funny, right? Yo, BF was good in the building. Baby face is here. Y'all see her. Omens is in the building. Yes. Y'all know what's cracking with it. Big ground pounder in the building. Yeah. We straight now. Yo, what's good with it, BF? You know what's happening? All right, go. Say less. We on that. We on that for sure. That's easy work, man. Hey, listen here, man. Y'all see her, man. We need strong arms in the building. That's what we here for. And the strong arms are let me turn this down a little bit. Because I don't want to have to feel like I'm yelling over the background celebration music. But we definitely celebrating. Facebook can't holler at your boy because it's non-copyright. But we ain't gonna give him a chance, right? So yo, hey, JT, we just celebrating the milestone, kind of compiling everything we've gone through the first 25 episodes, man. I wish I had my other board so I can get a little clap. So we're gonna give ourselves a big round of applause. You dig? You know, it's funny, right? So my statement nowadays is to show up, right? Show up. That's what we on. We can't accomplish anything if we don't do that. So we had a hiccup with the microphone, which is the irony of that is you know, in the beginning when we first started out, we had challenges, and life is going to be what it is, and it's going to continue to be challenging. Yo, what's good, my good brothers in there? What's good, baby boy? You know what I mean? You already know what's happening there. I ain't gonna give him your nickname, bro. That's between me and you. Send the audience for that. But hey, over dig, man. We just out here trying to celebrate, man. And I almost got caught up with life and didn't acknowledge it, right? What's good, MD? You already know. Roots and Raps is in the building. Bestie's in the building. Hey, MD, you see it, right? That's that good watermelon beets, cayenne, mint, some apple in there too. Yo, I appreciate all that. I do. I appreciate that for sure. And you know, we're not even gonna wrap it up. You know, the whole clock, man, because we're celebrating. We're gonna go out and celebrate life a little bit with our good peoples. But it's like this, right? So, Gray Beers Matter podcast is us, right? And I say us because not none of the conversations. A lot of the topics that we talk about. Yo, Cass is in the building. Yo, what's going on tonight, man? I got the legends in here, man. I got a little bit of everybody. Connecticut, Delaware, the best seamstress in the game. I got the best pastry maker in the game. BF is in the best herbalist is in the game. I got one of the best female motorcyclists in the game. Bikers, not just a motorcycle owner. I got Googly, one of the best men in the game. Oh, we are out here. And then I got my man, Big Dre in the building. He's the he's pretty decent on the grill. I gotta give him that. And he's committed to it. He's one of them bros that like if you assign him the grill, he don't even want you coming by there, right? He throw the food at you. Yo, I got the Farmer French is in the building. Welcome back from the West Coast. I know you showed out. You know what I mean? I know you showed out. This is PG-13. We're not gonna talk about it. But anyway, tonight's episode is a little different. It's not episode 26. It's not 25.2. It's not a heavy topic. I didn't want to go through all the other 25 episodes without stopping by to say thank you, right? Um, as always, it's not my way, it's my opinion. We try to have a safe space so we can have dialogue about topics that we talk about, right? And with that, and Joe, golly, man, listen. Bobby Monroe is in the building. Y'all see him dropping them arms, man. Hey, hey, Bob. I don't know what it is tonight, man, but I got a lot of legends in here tonight, man, for the first time. For sure. You're talking about a DMV biker boy before it was popular, Bobby Monroe. And then Cuz got on the Harley and was still doing this thing. And then he expanded his palette of life and opened up one of the more premier cigar lounges in the area. True legend out here. What's good, bro? Good to see you. Hope everything is going well in your world. Uh, like I said, man, we gonna celebrate tonight, man. And but it's important that I come on here and give a little, not a little. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna minimize it at all. We are going to appreciate and say thank you for those who've been here since the beginning, the brand new folks who come to the Gray Beards Matter podcast. This is a mature authority, man. It's a safe space. We talk about a little bit of everything. We talk about topics that need to be spoken on. We absolutely give everybody an opportunity to share their real life, real stories, and real experiences. And because you come to the Gray Beards Matter, and if you know me in real life, then you know it's a safe space. I try to give a little bit of input on some things that I've gone through. I try to not have any judgment on the feedback that we get, and that's what allows us to continue to grow, right? So we're not where we were in the first episode, for sure. We're not where we were in the 10th episode, for sure. And 25 is an accomplishment, but it wasn't the goal, right? So 25 is a milestone for us, and I'm glad that I took the time to say thank you, right? If you know how Facebook is. If you want to know what I'm talking about, after 30 days, they be out of here. But they're downloaded and they are on the Gray Beards Matter podcast on YouTube. Please go by, check it out. Please subscribe. Please share. We are at, I want to say 88 or 89 subscribers. The goal is 100. And if you haven't known, if you do know now, or you will know now, every 50 I'm giving out some Gray Beard merch. I'm going to select somebody from out of those subscribers in the name, and it's on me. If you're local, I'm going to meet you and put it in your hand. And if you're abroad and you're not in the area, shipping's on me. Just let me know what size you are. It'll be a T or something like that. You know what I mean? Something letting you know I appreciate you. Y'all know what it is. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You already know, man. Hey, bro. Hey, Bob, you got to do that, man. I haven't seen you in a little bit, bro. But, you know what it is with us. Way, way, way back. Man, yo, man. If I wasn't secure now, before I am now, Big Hammer's in the building. Hey, bro, I didn't realize that I missed your call on the joint the other day. But when I get off of here, I'm going to holler at you. You straight? Everything good? What's good with nephew? No. You good, bro. Hey, man, we get it in here, BM. Right? So, hey, man, let me tell y'all. So it's like this, right? So a lot of times, well, it's like one. I never knew that this would be my one of my passions, right? So, and it absolutely is now, and I appreciate it. I look forward to it. Going forward, we're gonna have better cameras, better microphones. Well, this is a new joint, so I'm really hoping that this is coming through safe, coming through straight. Um, our setup is getting better. Our platforms and mediums are getting better. We will um, definitely promote the YouTube a lot more. We're definitely going to try to get on Spotify. Um, and there's some other mediums that was suggested to me. Damn, and it's funny, man, because like just doing this here and trying to do it abroad. I was at an event a couple weeks ago, and a man seen me who I didn't know. Uh, but he's a cable dude, and he says, "Yo, holler at me, man. I'm gonna get you straight." And life has been lifing so much the last couple of weeks that I failed to do that. But we're gonna show up. And part of the topics that we spoke about before, hey, I appreciate that, good brother. I appreciate that, Cass. Hey, I'm trying to get there, right? Man, there's so many lessons out here that the learning curve on this in this game, man, is tough, right? And I'm so, you know, I'm the perfect example of imperfection, right? So you can reach out to folks and you can once and it's cool, and then twice it's kind of like, ugh. After that, I feel like I'm begging, right? So I try to figure it out on my own, man. I see a lot of things that I would love to do for mine, and I would love to be able to present to make it a better platform for everybody, right? And so our topics, our interviews, um, can be more can be better received. Uh, Red Beards Matter came out of nowhere, man, and it was a thought one day, and it was just a thought one day. Hold on, let me turn these notifications off because my phone is being rude. All right, cool. Um, it was a thought one day, and then we just jumped off the porch, man. We got some equipment that sounded good on Tick or some other little junk. And what I learned is if you don't want to spend 2 or 3 times buying the same thing. And we're getting there, right? The more I learn, the better the feedback is, the better the conversations, the more inherent it is upon me to try to make it easier for everybody involved, right? Um, Gray Bears Matter is a again is a podcast for dialogue, right? And through that dialogue, it keeps me motivated to want to keep going forward with the type of topics that as adults um, we can have those conversations. We ain't got to agree. We can agree to disagree. Um, and I like the fact that those who we've had conversations with has allowed me to give my input, right, or ask certain questions to have them expound on their thoughts, right. We had this little thing called Hot Five at 6, where we'll call a random person in the show and ask them 5 questions from different topics, and they just get it in, and I'm happy about that. It's we have grown, and I'm really looking forward to seeing how we can continue. Right now, uh, we've gone from the verses, right, and the verses series of the podcast. Yo, man, I'm trying to tell you a little bit of everybody is here. Jersey, Danny, what's good, bro? Butterfly, Yo, she's the illest woman on the Indian. I'm trying to tell y'all for sure. Right. So a couple of the lessons that we learned for sure is that um, you, every episode, just like life, is going to present a situation, right? And consistency beats perfection every time. So long as I show up, and as long as I do what I say I'm going to do, and the feedback is like, hey, which we're talking about next week, then I know at least one person. If we get one, I'm straight for the week, you know. And but shit, we here tonight. You know what I mean? And man, listen. Hey man, there's ground pounders. There's people that ride their motorcycles. There's people that say they get on them. They say that they really about that. But when you want to get yonder, and then you want to get yonder, there's only a couple of people that I've had the pleasure to come across that I don't even try to get with. Willie Wimp, what's good, baby? Y'all lucky he retired, man, because he put a lot of pressure on these boys out here in that pavement. Y'all lucky he retired. I'm trying to tell y'all, hey. But anyway, as we were saying, man, consistency beats perfection every time. Every episode, it's not gonna go viral. We haven't gone viral yet. We have our moments, and that's all we can have, right? But I enjoy the conversations. Like my man Big Chuck, right? I'm not gonna tell you our conversation. I did tell you our conversation in the episode, but some of y'all didn't know who it was pertaining to. But anyhow, you know, when you have the kind of conversations on here, and you can get a phone call offline about some real life situations, we're gonna call them, and they want your input, then you know you at least have an impact, right? And it's not just because he's my man, because it was personal. And as men, we don't always allow that kind of vulnerability, but he allowed that based off of the conversations that we were having here, right? So what else can I ask for? That's a trophy in itself, right? So we had a topic, we had a conversation about small trophies. Uh, mm, I don't want to say 10, 12, 11, something like that. And the point of the small trophies is, again, and I continue to learn this daily, is that it's not that people don't accomplish their goals, right? It's not that the goals are too big to accomplish. It's that we don't give ourselves the small trophies along the way, right? We got to give ourselves the credit to acknowledge that point A isn't where we are. And that's what tonight is about, right? We're giving ourselves and the viewers and the family and the people that come rock with your boy in the Matterverse small trophies, right? We only gonna get better, I promise. The conversation is gonna get deeper, I promise. And our motto is real life, real conversations, real people. This ain't about Clip Eastwood at all. I'm just a host. But, you know, boom, that's what it is. Hey, yo. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. The fact that we here tonight, the fact that we got all these legends in the game. I got my ace spoon from the crib, GP, aka Mr. GPKA. What's good? Geronimo is in the building. What's happening, bro? Y'all not fast for real. The standard of fast is here. He's watching for sure. And I'll be a crazy ass man, excuse my language, mama, to not acknowledge the woman who I've been around. I ain't gonna say the years, but all her life. My sister. What's up, Stank? Yeah, we here now. It is on. It is up. If don't nobody else come on watching, I'm straight. My sister, my baby, my stink is in the building. You know what I mean? Hey, man. Sometimes I wonder, some weeks I'll be like, man, is anybody gonna see these conversations? And then boom, out the blue, man, you get all the love in the world. I'm in a good space. I'm really feeling this tonight. You did? So that's all I need. Show up, Eastwood. Keep doing what you're doing, Eastwood. sometimes in life we can't forget we got to coach ourselves up, man. Because the same way that we could talk ourselves out of stuff or talk ourselves into things, sometimes we got to coach ourselves to get through, right? It's kind of like what we're going through now with this, with our podcast. We are in a lane of what we're calling the Survivor Series, and it's been dope, man. Our first initially, right? I'm talking how through the conversations, how things get busy, right? So when I first came on, started doing the Survivor Series, I was tunnel vision, right? It was I was thinking medical, cancer, stroke, lupus. I wasn't sharp on the ALS, but unfortunately, is somebody who's in the news here recently that that came down with it, which brought it to my attention. And there's a lot more things out there that people go through, domestic abuse, addictions, whatever that may be, drugs, alcohol, gambling, porn, uh, self-infliction. Man, there's a lot of things out there that people need to hear, right? Need to have their stories told, right? And then what's even more important is as much as they need to hear their stories from themselves to be spoken, sometimes people are going through similar situations and they need those resources that conversations and the interviews provide. So that's what we on tonight, man. Uh, I'm happy to be here, man. I'm already knowing GP. I'm kind of you went to the track without me. I ain't even gonna get on that on here, but you know what's up with us for sure. Um, Again, I can't thank anybody enough to let them understand how the conversations is chiming in, the saying what's good, Eastwood, what that means, right? So each episode is a win. If it's one comment or 100 comments, if it's one viewer or 30 viewers, it's a win, right? Because we showing up. And then when I put it out there that we're gonna come on, it's on me. So like one of the things I've learned is that, yo, what's good, bro? Yo, what's good? Miss Knott is in the building. That's all. That's her social media name, but it's bigger than that. Yo, for sure. Yo, hey man, West Coast is in the building. What's good with you, man? You know what to do. They got to come get some, right? For sure. My man, what's good with you, bro? Geronimo left me. I didn't get a chance to go to Houston. He didn't even tell me about it till he was on the road. That's on him. We gonna holler at him though. We gonna holler at him for sure. He should have came out to the track though, cause we was trying to get busy out here. We was giving out free money. It's good though, man. But yeah, for sure, man. So, hey, yo, royalties in the building. One of my life mentors, Mr. Project 72, Mr. SVE, Mr. Holla at me, bro. I got you. Baby boy was good, bro. Much more than just my brother, for sure. When you say my brother's keeper, and when you see, so this is, let me slow down, man, because I'm really all over the place, and it's cool because when you celebrating the party and you're gonna go around the room, right? I'm gonna give y'all a little preview about Mr. Baby Boy. And it's funny that it's the timing is on point because we was just talking about the Survivor Series and how the variances of being a survivor come into play. Right, every day for real is a survival for all of us. Right, getting up, open your eyes, you realize you're alive. You got a choice and a chance at that point. You can stay in the bed and be a sucker and let life beat you up, or you can put your dukes up and get busy. Baby boy, my man, my mentor, my guy, my brother, is an example of what putting your dukes up is. And we're gonna take an opportunity, man, real soon, and I'm gonna let him tell you his story, right? And see, this is how important it is to me because of how important he is to me. I don't believe that I was in the proper professional space to give him the platform that matched his story. Are we there yet? We're getting there. Do I feel a lot better now? than before, for sure. Yo, Griffley Adams is in the building. What's good, G? What's good, G? We was talking about, we just celebrating, man. We giving ourselves these self trophies, man. These small trophies, I mean, but it's not just for us, because it's about all of us. All of us matter. So it's kind of like gray beards matter, right? So keep it a buck. When you in my age bracket, man, you don't really, you kind of disassociate yourself with certain groups, certain age brackets, right? But the game is, when we was youngins, our elders gave it to us. It's on us if we use it or not. So how can I charge a youngin, male or female, right? Um, how can I charge them with the life game if we don't have the dialogue to say, yo, we can't get older, or quote unquote more mature, and then fall back from our responsibilities of humanity. It's messed up out here, man. Kids has got too many distractions. They don't have any focus. They have succumbed to the agenda of social media, right? But then check this out, right? It don't even be the social media shit that, damn, excuse my language, mom. It don't even be, see, social media just be the plant, right? Once some youngins get out there and they get to live in all that, what they think they see, then that's what we see. And that's where the pressure come in, because then they have to live up to what they expect to be the standard, right? For what social media provides. But this is what the killer is. It don't always be the youngins. It just be people, right? People who have their own insecurities, people who aren't confident within themselves, people who don't have the gumption to stand on their own too and be like, yo, what's good with real life, right? Why does what the next person say matter, right? Because if it isn't uplifting you, if it isn't bringing positivity to you, then it's bringing you down. My fact, not just my opinion, not my way, right? They got saying that the devil don't go through a door that ain't open, right? And he don't never do his own work, right? He sends the BS, right? The punk blank messengers, the distractions that want to come in, the gossipers, the tea, and all that other whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a topic, the difference between respect and principle. A lot of times people get it confused, thinking it's the same thing. It's not. Go back and check us out, man. We're not even gonna get too heavy in that joint, man. Like I said, man, this ain't all about Clip Eastwood. It's not just my podcast. I'm just the host. It's ours. It's everybody that comes in and chimes in with us. Hey, BM, I'm on Thursdays, man. Thursdays are typically at 7, but I got a celebration tonight, so I came on a little earlier. Because of the summertime, newsflash is we are going to have long episodes on the first and the third Thursdays, right? And then on the second and fourth, we're gonna come on and do a little something, and then we're gonna kick it. Because I understand that the summertime is a busy time, and I don't want to hold everybody up, right? But we did go from Friday to Thursday, because Fridays, man, people getting off work, they sitting in traffic, they trying to hit happy hours, and the studies showed me that Wednesday and Thursdays is better. So Thursdays is what it is. It's our happy hour. And we're gonna get back to it. Hey, yo, Griff, I promise you, man, we got to figure it out, man. I don't think we can ever get back to those days specifically, but we can definitely make an effort, man. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got to charge ourselves to be a better example for ourselves and for those who looking, because they definitely watching. I promise you, man. Look here, man. Let me tell y'all something. This is keeping it a buck. Coming here is just as much therapy for me as it is for anybody else. Transparent moment. A lot of times I come on this joint, man, and a lot of topics that we talk about, when we get into it, I got to do some own self-reflection, right? And then I get a chance to go back and then watch the podcast and then figure out, as I evaluate myself and go through the comments and get it all in and pause and be like, what more do I need to do for me so I can be a better example in my household, in my circle, right? And keep it a band, the circles get smaller. The older you get, the smaller it gets. right? Because the tolerance is for the craziness is even less. But that doesn't take away our responsibility to holler at somebody else just because we don't want to rock with them. That's why gray beards matter, right? Not, no disrespect to the women, because I know most of y'all ain't got beards. Some of y'all might have a little upper lip growth, but it's all good. I acknowledge it. Just joking. Gray beards got jokes too. But yeah, man. So where do we go from here for the Gray Beards Matter podcast, right? So we're gonna have better cameras. We're gonna try to increase our audio. Definitely gonna have more guests, more interviews. We're gonna have more communities that we can chime in on, right? Because everybody, doesn't get on Facebook often, right, or on Thursdays. So we'll have it on YouTube, of course, and then we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna try to get on Spotify for those who want to download that. I don't have Apple Music, but that seems to be a pretty popular platform. I got to do some more research on that. We're going to increase our conversations, man. And over everything, more importantly, we're going to keep it a buck and stay authentic. One thing I can say for sure is that when it's at the end of the day, after every episode, I can hit end the live and feel confident that we ain't BS through it, right? I don't chase the likes. I don't chase the algorithm. I chase the reception of the people that we talking to. Us, right? That's what it matters. We matter. It's not just gray beards matter. We all do. And through conversations, I understand what matters the most. And we're going to try to stay on that. We're going to try to build on that. It's not going to be repetitive. But one thing I will say for sure, right? We're going to have more than one stroke survivor on here. We're going to have more than one cancer survivor on here. And why does that matter? Because everybody's story is different. Everybody's struggle has been different. They may have similarities of how they got diagnosed. They might have similar treatments. But what did they go through mentally, emotionally, physically, socially? That was different for somebody else's. Period. Then we talked a little bit about the mental health, right? It's a wide umbrella to cover that. Again, transparent moment. I'm an army vet, and I got luggage in my closet. But the dope part about that is just being on here. We have the opportunity to have mental health experts who are stamped in their field, say they want to come on and holler at us. You've had medical experts say they want to come on and holler at us. I can't wait. I look forward to it. I'm just a platform. I want to be able to give folks what they need, the resources, the conversations, whatever's cracking to facilitate growth within ourselves, within all of us, individually and collectively, and be able to transfer that to your real life when we're not here. Because right now we just keeping it a buck, speaking, typing, hitting to send. And that's in the moment. But what can we do to increase the positivity and the growth outside of that moment? Because that's when it matters. I got, we ain't really had all the time for it, but I'm kind of curious, man, is that we can have, for those who've been here before, what was your gray beard moment that made you want to come back and check your boy out? For me, it's all of y'all. For me, it's the conversations. For me, is keep on doing the research to how I can be better at what I do, right? How can I slow down? I'm a stutterer. When I get excited or angry, see them words come on top. My mind be going faster than I can go, right? And boom. So I gotta survive through those moments. And I'll be, hey yo, I said this has been a episode of Legends coming in. I have Brozilla. I got my man Big Murph. Got Bobby Monroe here. I got GP in this joint. I got Mr. Pritchard out there from the West Coast cracking. Shauna French is in this joint. Willie Wimp was in this joint. And now my guy, my other guy, a cigar goon, Ace Boone, Bartholomew. Y'all might know him as Bumpy. He's in the building for sure. And you know what it is. I'm gonna see you in a minute, good brother. We just celebrating tonight, man. We celebrating out here, but we gonna come celebrate in person. Maybe we gonna go live again out there though. I ain't even say that. Or we gonna have some documentation where we can go ahead and spin the block and show everybody what's going on. Hey, yo, baby boy, for sure. Let me see what's going on. What I miss? Yo, Fozzie Bear's in the building? Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. If anybody was a real life black Grizzly Adams, no, Griffin, no, that's my bad, Grizzly Adams. Grizzly Adams, Nelson Griffin is Grizzly Adams. And I'm sure y'all got something in common. But Fozzie's in the building, man. Let's get another round of applause for all of y'all, man. And if I ain't said it before, I say it again. Yo, man, we here, man. I ain't the biggest platform. I don't have the biggest likes. I ain't on the most analytics, but we are authentic in what we do. This is our lane, right? Here I go again. Talked about it before. Another episode, sidewalk versus the street, right? I ain't never seen a sidewalk far from the street. So let's not get it confused. But in our lane where we at, we good, right? We can function here. We straight over here, and I'm gonna make sure of that. And we just gonna continue to build, man. We gonna continue to talk about things that matter. We gonna continue to talk about the people that matter. We don't talk about religion. We don't do a lot of politicking on here because it's so subjective, and everybody has their own beliefs. But certain things that we know for fact, and those things that aren't debatable, we're going to speak on. And every once in a while, we might get into it lightly, but we're not going to get to the point to where it's a red pill or the blue pill. I don't particularly want to know how you bend your knees, long as you do. Y'all see that, right? Hold on, where we at? Y'all see it, man. Hey, baby boy, you see me, right? Yo, I'm gonna give my man another shameless plug. It's not plugged in, my bad, bro. But he created that for me, for sure, and it lights up. And that's how we're gonna end it. We're gonna end up with be the light, man. Be the reason why. Be the reason why your conversation changes somebody else's perspective, right? And if it don't change it, let them think about it. Because we're not always right. But do you have the capacity and the ability to acknowledge to yourself first and foremost when you're wrong, right? Because a lot of times when we're uninformed or we don't know, we can coach ourselves into thinking that what we're thinking is correct. And if we tell ourselves that that's what we believe, at some point we stand on that. And then I said I was gonna get heavy, but we here, whatever. Look at those around you, right? And see how influenced they are by others, right? See how much wavering that they show you based off what somebody else is telling them, right? Because when they hear the same lie all the time, it becomes the truth to them. And you got to give yourself some space. I do. Right, I had to give myself space from certain situations and people like that because I know how I'm gonna want to be. I had this conversation earlier with Lady Eastwood, and it was not everybody's the same. Not everybody handles the situations the same, right? I'm a man. Obviously, she's a woman. I'm aggressive. She can be. I'm all gas, no brakes, and she's more analytical about certain things. And when those things come up, I have to admit that, sometimes her way may have been the best way, right? But then sometimes my way or my train of thought allows me to be comfortable with that. But life in its life situations has allowed me to try to think beyond myself, be bigger than my own, right? Um, and sometimes through dialogue, that's the only way you're gonna see what it is, right? And sometimes it ain't about you. Oh, for sure, Foz, you know what's cracking. Yo, man, everybody in this joint, man, what's good, bro? Yeah, my guy, P Funk is in the building. And like I said, man, we're not gonna be on here long. We've been on here 42 minutes, or probably a little 12 minutes longer than I thought. But I enjoy being here, man. I cannot tell y'all, thank y'all enough. 25 is a milestone. It was not the goal. I promise you, man. We are only getting started. We will continue to grow from a platform standpoint. I hope that we can inspire everybody to come chime in, man, and continue the dialogue with us and chime in on these topics and take something from them. And please, by all means, you got questions, boom, get in here and holler at us. At some point, we're going to need a moderator that can catch what I don't catch and say, yo, man, such and such says, boom. And we're going to get there. And I look forward to the challenge. And more importantly, I want to thank you all for believing in what we're talking about. Gray beards matter. You matter. We all matter. Like I said, episode 25 was not the destination. Episode 26 is going to be live. And you'll learn about it then. So until then, it's your man Big Clip Eastwood, a.k.a. Mr. Gray Beards Matter. And you know I got it on me. Stay healthy. Stay safe. I know it's a holiday weekend. Like I said, we don't talk politics, man. Yeah. It's all good. But until next time, man, if you don't catch it here, catch it on the YouTube channel. I'll plead with you to go over there to Gray Beards Matter Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. We're on our way to 100. If we can get to 100 by next week, whoever 100 is, you're going to get something. And I'm still going to do the drawing from the 0 to 100. So if the Miss Drummond she never chimed in and got hers at the 50 piece. And that's cool. And then Griffley Adams come in here being real disrespectful. See, man, I don't even... Let me tell y'all something, man. What we try not to do is have conflict here, Griff. Nelson Griffin. But we're going to get a little bit of conflict before we get out of here, man. He did it on purpose. He set me up. He reeled me in. He let me try to think I was going to get out of here, and that wasn't the case. This Bama said, go next. Nah. It's not go next, man. Congratulations on y'all win. But whatever. I ain't never seen you in a Knicks fan. Never know you was a Knicks fan, bro. Never seen you in no orange and blue. Never. I know why I ain't seen you in the hat. Hey, yo, you know what it is, dog. But anyway, man, hey, I appreciate y'all chiming in and tuning in. I appreciate y'all supporting your man through the microphone hiccup in the beginning. I appreciate y'all letting me know that y'all couldn't hear me because I wouldn't have known because I was really about to get on my go. But we matter. And what I'm saying matters to y'all. And y'all let me know you couldn't hear me. So one little hiccup causes me to go back, reset, control, alt, delete that one, and keep showing up. And that's what we'll continue to do. So until next time, it's your man Big Clip Eastwood, a.k.a. Mr. Gray Beards Matter. I appreciate you. This is the Mature Authority. Check us out on YouTube, and we out.